was in a gas station and I went to pay for my gas up at the front counter, and there was this female sitting there with a mask on, and then she was like, oh, can you serve this guy or some shit like that instead of serving me yourself? It's like, what does it matter, you know? You must get 100 ugly guys through there in one fucking day, you know? How am I any different, you know? It's not like I'm just completely mutilated or anything. Like, I mean, sure, not exactly great looking, but I just don't get it. Like, she was like saying to the other guy there, oh, can you go over and get served by him, sort of thing, you know, go over the next counter. I was like, you know, what the f? That's the kind of thing that I hate, you know, that's what makes me keep being like this. Like, how do you stop being like this? It's like you're condemned to loneliness for your life. You go your whole adult life without a proper sexual experience. You miss out on the whole sexual thing. You miss out on having partners. You miss out on having a family and kids and basically your biological purpose. And on top of that, they make you feel hated as well. So it's not enough to be condemned to loneliness, but it's like everywhere you go, they want to remind you of how much they hate you by not even serving you at a fucking shop. You know, it's things like this, man. People say, oh, incels hate women. Yeah, why? Why do you think that? I would have fucking loved to be a fucking family guy, basically. I would have loved to have been like just a regular kind of father in my life, you know. I just wanted to grow up. I just have a regular house and a regular street with a fucking wife and a kid, you know, maybe two of them and a dog, whatever. It doesn't matter, just that normal thing. I didn't think, oh, I wanted to grow up and be some fucking major successful guy. I just wanted to have that, you know. And these pieces of shit will go and tell you you're entitled for wanting that. I'm not entitled. I'm fucking human. I'm just an average fucking human wanting what I'm biologically programmed to do. Have a fucking family and bloody, you know, have a kid and shit, you know. That's basically it. You know, and it's like, it's not enough to be alone, you know, not enough to be alone. They want to make sure and remind you how much they hate you. And when you complain about it, these pieces of shit online will have a go at you, making fun of you, and talking about you being entitled and, oh, nobody deserves, and all this freaking shit. It's like, okay, maybe I don't deserve it. It's the same as nobody deserves friends, but it still fucking hurts if you don't have them, you know. It's like, sure, maybe I don't fucking deserve to be, you know, genetically have any kids, but what about that guy who's bald by 30, eh? What about that guy who's fat and has I mean, I don't have a good face, but there's guys with a lot worse looking faces, I'm sure, because I see enough of guys. Maybe I'm just delusional, but I see a lot who I think look a load worse, you know. The shorter, the balder, the fatter, I would say they probably have shit genetics, you know, and yet they have kids, and some of them scream at their kids, some of them teach their kids bad habits, some of them are complete betas. What about all the fucking, how are you going to say that I'm entitled for wanting kids and I don't deserve to have kids when half of the men these days have kids and they don't stick around to fucking raise them? Either that or sometimes, a lot of the time, really, the mum kicks the dad away, you know, because the courts always give the kids to the mother, you know, when the kid gets put somewhere after they split up. But the thing is it's like, you know, most of us, pretty much every guy I know, grows up with just their mum, not their dad, you know. So a lot of these guys are useless, but for some reason you're saying that those guys aren't entitled, those guys deserve to have kids. What, guys who'd walk out on them? And hell, if I had a kid, I'd cross the fucking country and do anything for them. You know, it makes me sick, all these useless pieces of shit guys out there getting to reproduce. You tell me I'm entitled for wanting that? Fuck this crap, man. I would have been a better dad for my kid than a lot of these people. Sure, I didn't have money, but who the hell does around here? You know, everybody's poor in this city. But yeah, it's like, it's a bullshit world, man. Because a lot worse guys, you know. Look how many guys had kids and are in prison. Look how many guys are just some deadbeat piece of shit, you know, like, who could teach their kid stuff, but they don't. You know, I'm not like that. I wouldn't be like that, you know. But apparently I'm not good enough. Retarded. But yeah, it's like, females, man, they're just like a constant reminder of you know, like how much you're hated. You know, it's like you can't even go out to like a shop and enjoy yourself, you know, and just buy stuff because they, you know, like the times when they turn away from you, they hold you, that fucking one at the frickin' fast food drive-through, bloody pulling some puke face and then just getting the other guy to hand the food, or being like this, handing the thing over and not even looking when, you know, it's like, geez, man, I don't look that fucking bad that you'd have to literally turn away when you hand me my fucking food. It's shit like that just makes me fucking hate this, eh? I feel like even if I could be reborn as like a really attractive guy, I would want nothing to do with them, eh? I would just reject them. I would reject them harshly, you know, and just have nothing to do with them, because once you've seen this, their true character, they are fucking awful people, man.